real vicious cycle that just concludes and begins with low self-esteem. So then I cut myself off from relationship opportunities. I give it a couple weeks and then I'm like, what was that? What was that freak out?
Yeah, it's time to go to therapy, and a male therapist. What up, guys? Welcome to the JustPearlyThings YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be reacting to woman is thirsty for a man to approach her in public. Females are thirsting over men.
I do everything alone.
Women cannot be alone. Men can be alone and be relatively happy. I mean, there's a guy that like ran to the woods to get away from women. He ran. It's like women. Men can't live without us, men. They're like in a forest living by themselves. Women, we're not the same. We need community. We just do.
I miss having somebody to talk to. And having somebody that actually wants to like see me.
Shut up.
Some guys have said to me they wouldn't date a girl with an only flambés page, and that's fair enough.
Obviously.
But I make pretty decent money from mine.
They don't care.
You're telling me you wouldn't want a sugar mama in a cost of living crisis? Because I could be a sugar mama, yeah. I would treat you real nice. I mean, yeah.
You know what's funny? There are a couple guys that'll take her up on it. I predict this. You are going to see an influx of personal trainer type guys where they realize if I just get in really good shape, I can get a semi-hot, maybe OnlyFans chick or 30-year-old woman to take care of me. You're going to see it. Hey guys, have you taken a good look at the banks lately? You know, on the surface, everything seems fine, but there's a whole lot more going on underneath. It's like looking under the hood of a car and finding a mess of broken wires and parts. The parts are loans for homes, cars, and those credit cards that we all use. They're hitting record highs. It's kind of scary when you think about it. I mean, why risk your money for a tiny 5% return when things are so shaky? This is where Noble Gold Investments can help. They're like that friend who knows all about keeping money safe. They suggest gold and silver, you know, oldies but goodies in the financial world. Plus, they've got a sweet deal, a free 1/4 ounce gold standard coin this month if you qualify. Pretty cool, right? If you're curious, just give them a call at 877-646-5347. It's just a chat, no pressure. They'll help you figure out if gold and silver are right for you. Or visit noblegoldinvestments.com and take the first steps towards a safer financial future.
You would have to do some really filthy things for it, but I'd take care of you, sweet cheek, so what do you say? Hell no!
Someone's gonna do it though. There's always a simp.
I'm being dramatic here, right? But see if my boyfriend liked a fucking girl's
like, why is your boobs out on the internet if you have a boyfriend?
Instagram, I would literally like break up with him like right there and then. Even like
well, putting your boobs out on Instagram.
Their stories and shit, like like the overall consensus in this video is don't date me because I'm a fucking psychopath. But I feel like I'm just saying what all other girls think, honestly.
It doesn't matter what you think.
I'm so sick of being told that I should be happy single. I don't want to be. I want to be in love. I want to be sickening to everyone around us. I want to adore them and I want them to adore me. I want to find my person. I want to love them and I want them to love me. I have so much of myself to pour into someone and right now I feel empty.
A man is not going to make you not feel empty. If you feel empty, it's time to get some therapy because men don't want to deal with this shit.
It shouldn't be this hard to find love. But all I find myself doing is scrolling through stupid dating apps, finding stupid men who just want sex. And I'm so sick of it. Why is it so hard to find love?
I don't know.
Where do people meet people nowadays? Being a single gal in a single world, where do I go if I don't want to go on dating apps? Like, I don't like dating apps. I've had them. I've tried them. I get disappointed. I get discouraged. Let's be honest.
You have to approach men in public. Men are not going to approach anymore. We've let that shit sail. How many men that you find attractive do you go up to? Kevin Samuels talked about this. This is the world that feminists created. It's time to be proactive. If you don't like the dating apps, it's time to approach, baby.
Let's be real. Dating apps, if you're going to think this person is attractive, you're probably going to swipe yes. And if you don't find them attractive, you're going to swipe no. But sometimes people just aren't photogenic. They just don't present themselves well through photos. That's why I just feel like it's so much better to meet people in person. Also, just like with having dating apps, like it just feels forced, and I don't want it to feel forced. I want to like go out in public, meet someone like in the wild, both just happen to bump into each other, and you're like, and then, you know, sparks fly. I just want to know where. Like, where do the single men go? Where are you going? Where are you hanging out? Like, if you're in the garage, like, come out. Like, are you at the lake? Are you snowmobiling?
Go to a sports game. Lots of single men go to sports games, athletic events.
Are you fishing? It's wintertime. What are you doing right now? It's funny. How am I this amazing? Like, and single? Like, are you kidding me? And
the humility is amazing. She's got lots of men love humble women, so there's a lot of humility.
like, for the longest time, I just like wasn't worried about it. At this point, I'm like, I'm 31. What is happening? Like, is there just no one left? Put me on a dating show. The Bachelor. The Bachelorette.
Do you really, have you seen the caliber of women that are the Bachelorette? Do you really think, really? All right. I don't understand the delusion. Like, women will come at me and they'll say, Pearl, you're this, 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 and this. And I just say, look, I'm an average chick. I'm a normal chick. That's it. I don't need to be crazy, good, whatever. But it's like the audacity of some of these chicks will insult me. And I'm like, who do you think you are? Like, do you think you're that? Okay. All right.
Love Island. I don't even care. Just put me somewhere so I can actually like interact with the male race. I'm not interacting with males. Anyways, that's it.
Thank fuck for that.
I have a theory. You want to hear my theory? This is a dating theory that I just came up with. So, if you're an interesting woman, I don't care how attractive you are, but let's say you're an interesting woman. And when I say interesting, I mean like ambitious, smart, funny maybe, okay? You probably have pretty high standards as to like the kind of person.
Successful women become victims of their own success. It is very difficult for successful women to find a man on their level. So it leaves us a couple choices. You either accept that you will not date someone that makes as much money as you, and women do it. Oprah has been with her guy for a while. You know, they're the Bumble founder, you know, or die alone or compete. And it's so funny. I was talking to a successful chick the other day, and all she does is work. She's not a hoe. She's in shape. And it was just so crazy because I kept giving her options of like places to meet someone, you know, maybe try the apps, try going here, try going there. And I thought, if you approach dating with the same tenacity that you approach, everything else you're successful at, you'd probably figure something out, you know, but what do I know? What does Pearl know?
Would get along with. Not necessarily even in dating, in terms of friends, just in general. It is hard to find a person that will keep you entertained because there's a lot going on in your mind.
I mean, guys, can't we entertain ourselves, please? I never understood. I just was always a chick with hobbies. I was always a chick with, I was either trying to learn sports. I was trying to learn. I love learning. And I'm like, well, there's so many things to do. I mean, I've been taking a little time off of working. You know how many things I've learned to cook in the last 2 months? I learned fried chicken. I learned pad thai or stir fry. Sorry, not pad thai. I learned, banana bread. I learned how to make power balls. I learned how to make orange juice. I learned how to, there's more. I'd have to think. I took pictures. I've improved my steak game. That's come up a lot. I'm learning sauces right now. You can just go and learn anything. The internet's so cool because you can become such a talented person just by Googling stuff.
You're not a simple person. You're sophisticated in that way. Now, when I think of dating, I think of it as almost like entertainment.
Okay, and now we wonder why guys aren't dating. Come on.
You want to find someone that'll keep you entertained. You want someone that'll keep the plot going. You want someone that, like, whenever you spend time with them, you don't know what's going to happen next. And so if you are that category of woman, you're going to try to find a guy who always keeps you guessing. So whether that means he's super smart and interesting, or that means he's a total douche and doesn't actually like you and adds a lot of mystery and entertainment to your life, you will choose one of those two guys. Now, the thing is that there aren't that many guys in the first category that are interesting, funny, smart, ambitious. Most of the nice guys, at least, can be a little predictable and a little bit boring. And so you end up going for category 2 guys.
Alpha fucks, beta bucks, women. We admit this ourselves.
Because at least they keep you entertained in other ways.
Yeah, we look for the comfort from the beta guys and, you know, the fun from the other guys, the alpha guys.
Am I right with this theory? I totally think I've just uncovered something.
The red pill figured this out 20 years ago.
Super crazy. What do you guys think?
You
are an idiot.
Recently realized, like just now, that dating somebody isn't just two pretty people frolicking in a field and looking at each other funny. Like I actually have to go near them. I have to pay for dates, and I'm broke, guys. My bank account is negative $44.50. Before anybody says,
You know, it's really normal for the younger generation to split dates. It's really normal. I don't really mind, honestly. I mean, I could go either way. I just don't care, but
you're aromantic, maybe you're asexual. I have heard it all before. I am not aromantic. I am not asexual. I am just atrocious. I just found out that I get the ick so easily, and I think the biggest way that I get the ick is if you're into me, because then I'm like, how low are you willing to go if you choose me? It's a real vicious cycle that just concludes and begins with low self-esteem. So then I cut myself off from relationship opportunities. I give it a couple weeks, and then I'm like, what was that? What was that freak out?
yeah, it's time to go to therapy, and a male therapist.
God, let's get back.
Or improve. You know, why do you feel bad about yourself? Maybe you're a dumb bimbo that doesn't do anything productive ever. I mean, then you might feel kind of bad.
Because I think I can do it this time, and I never can. I don't even think that I can afford to be romantic, and if I ask my parents for money and tell them it's to support my Bumble lifestyle, they will lock me in my room with nothing but a dog bowl of holy water and VHS tapes of nuns.
It might help.
You know, say like, love comes to you when you least expect it. Shut up.
No, that's not true. You have to earn it. Love is earned. Men understand they have to earn love. Women have to earn love from men that they actually like. The men we don't like, typically you can just walk in and they'll like you anyway. The men we actually like, you have to be in shape. You have to get on his program. You have to listen. You can't argue. There's things that you have to do to earn those type of guys. But other way around doesn't work so much.
I have been trying to not expect it for like 6 years. And also, I was speaking to my friend the other day, and she was like, well, like, are you like trying to like go out of your way to meet people? I'm like, no, because people are fucking telling me that it comes when you least expect it. So here I am like trying to convince myself I don't want it, and I'm just not expecting it so I can get it, and it's not happening. But then even when I go out of my way to like go on dating apps, it just never works, because these people that I'm meeting aren't my cup of tea, are not wanting what I want. They just want a casual thing. And like, as someone who's never...
But why do they want a casual thing? That's what we have to ask ourselves. If all the guys just want a casual thing, men when they find a wife, when they find a unicorn, men lock it down. Or they try to, they attempt to. So the question is, what about you do men not like? And I don't know her personally, but we have to start asking these questions in order to get what we want. So we can improve on our weaknesses. Men understand they have to improve. Women, I mean, we're women.
Any kind of romantic entanglement, my first relationship is not going to be a fucking casual relationship. And yeah.
Yeah, but what have you been doing since? Because these are the questions men will ask. What have you been doing the last 6 years? You've been having casual relationships. Unless you've been a virgin, unless you're a virgin, you haven't done anything the last 6 years. So why does the men that actually like you have to pay a higher price than the men you gave it away to for free?
What one is it? Should I put myself out there, or should I just pretend that I'm not like, oh, I don't want a boyfriend?
I don't care.
These memes.
Can she have so much to pour into someone if she feels empty? She doesn't want love. She's desperate for love. And there's a major difference between those two. She's trying to fill a void inside of herself. And the next man who commits to her will never be able to escape from her. This is a potential stalker in the making.
Straight up stalker.
I don't know why women think meeting Chads and Tyrones on dating apps is going to make any difference if they meet Chads and Tyrones in person. It's still going to be exactly the same result. A pump and a dump.
It's inevitable.
If she's ambitious, smart, funny, and has high standards, but can't tell the difference between a guy who is intellectually stimulating and a guy who is simply treating her like I would say she's not smart or has high standards.
Yeah, and that's the thing, women, we get all these useless jobs and we think we're smarter than we actually are. And instead of being grateful, like I am really grateful to be here, guys. I definitely had an advantage because I'm a woman. And I think I could say that easily, happily. And I'm grateful to be there. Instead, women shit on the men that aren't in their position when they don't have that head start. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video. I'll talk to you next time.